As always, it is so great to be here with you, and I hope you're all staying safe and healthy out there. Anyways, today we've got another great recipe. We're making a pasta dish that's perfect as a main course for a light summer dinner, or even as a side dish next to some grilled fish. We're talking Spanish garlic spaghetti. This is known in Spain as Espaguetis al Ajillo. Now the beauty of this recipe is that it's made with a small handful of basic ingredients. It's effortless to put together, and it's all done in about 20 minutes. Folks, we're talking a ton of garlic flavor, and another dish from the humble Spanish kitchen where less is more and the simple things are the best things. Alright, let's just dive right into this recipe. I'm going to fill a stock pot with some water. You want to go to a little over the halfway point. Then we'll season generously with sea salt and heat it with a high heat. In the meantime, let's start getting our ingredients ready. I'm going to remove the cloves from 1 head of garlic. Yes, you heard that correctly. For this recipe, we're going to use an entire head of garlic. Then we'll remove the skins from each clove. As you know, I like to give them a quick twist as the skin is easily removed. And we'll thinly slice the garlic. And let me tell you, if 1 head of garlic is too much for you, you can use 3 to 4 cloves here. But by using an entire head is what gives this pasta dish that beautiful lift of garlic goodness. We'll also grab a handful of fresh parsley and finely chop it. Reserve half a cup of white wine, which is 120 milliliters. If wine is not your thing, you can substitute it for any broth you like with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. And we'll also reserve half a teaspoon of dried thyme, which is half a gram, and half a teaspoon of hot smoked Spanish paprika, which is 1.25 grams. You'll find a link where you get the Spanish paprika I'm using in the description box below, and if you buy it from that link, you'll also get 25% off your order. Alright, let's move back to the stock pot. Once the water comes to a boil, it's time to add in the pasta. For this recipe, I'm using spaghetti, but you can use whatever pasta you like. I'm going to grab 225 grams, which is about 8 ounces, and add it into the stock pot with the boiling water. And as you can see, not all the spaghetti is covered in that water. That's okay. Just gently mix it around, and within 20 to 30 seconds, all the spaghetti will be fully coated in that water. You know, if you have to break spaghetti apart, what's the point in using it? And you don't have to mix this continuously, but do get in there every 2 to 3 minutes. That way the spaghetti doesn't stick together and it all evenly cooks. In the meantime, let's start making our garlic sauce. I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 45 milliliters. After a couple minutes, we'll add in the sliced garlic and we'll mix it around. That way all the garlic is evenly coated in the olive oil. And once again, you don't have to mix this around continuously, but do get in there every 30 seconds or so. That way all the garlic evenly sautés. After about 4 minutes, and the slices of garlic are lightly browned, you don't want to brown them too much, otherwise they can easily get a bitter flavor. We'll add in the dried thyme and the hot smoked Spanish paprika. And we'll give it a quick mix. That way the seasonings are evenly coating all the garlic. Then we'll add in the white wine. Once again, this is half a cup or 120 milliliters. And season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until everything's well mixed together, and then simmer it for a couple minutes without mixing the mixture. After about 3 minutes, and the white wine has reduced in half, and the alcohol has cooked off, this garlic sauce is ready to go, so let's turn off the heat on it and move back to the stock pot. The spaghetti's been cooking for about 10 minutes, which is perfectly al dente in my case, so make sure to check the package instructions in the pasta that you're using. I'm going to start transferring the spaghetti directly from the stock pot into the pan with the garlic sauce. And it's okay if a little bit of that starchy water gets in there. It's actually going to add so much more flavor to this dish, and it's also going to ensure that the spaghetti doesn't dry up. Then we'll add in a 1/4 cup of our chopped parsley, which is about 15 grams. And we'll give it one final mix until everything's well mixed together. Then we'll transfer some of the spaghetti into a serving dish. And for the final touch, we'll grate in a kiss of cheese over the pasta. I'm using a Spanish Manchego cheese that's been aged for 6 months, but you can use whatever cheese you like. Check it out, Spanish garlic spaghetti. Once again, known in Spain as Espaguetis al Ajillo. Super easy to make, packed with so many great flavors, and all done in about 20 minutes. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. So for those of you that follow Spain on a Fork, you know I'm a huge fan of pasta dishes, so this one I cannot wait to try. Here we go. Check that out. It is absolutely gorgeous. And again, one of those dishes where less is more, and the simple things are the best things. So much garlic flavor. The hot smoked paprika adds a little bit of spiciness, but it's not overpowering, and that white wine, an incredible depth. Serve this as a light summer dinner, even as a side dish next to some grilled fish. Either way, I promise with that first bite, you are gonna absolutely love this because it's so good. Really quick before I go, shout out to a couple of my patrons, Elaine Engros, Brian Skeever, Georgia Candiotti, and Kelly Lorang. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, as it really helps out the channel. Leave me a comment below, and as always, don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. That way our Spain on a Fork community can continue to grow. Till the next time, hasta luego.